Hello YouTubers, Rogue Monkey Jr. here for another episode of Bare Bones Sunday. By request, today's video will be on the M40A5 bolt action sniper rifle. First thing is, I'm not very good at sniping. I'm just doing this because obviously it was requested, so I listened to the viewers and I did the video on the M40A5. So there's like two possibilities of playing with it stock, because the real stock weapon comes with the 8x scope, but I used it with the iron sights and the 8x just to mix it up a little bit so that you get a little bit of both gameplay. The M40A5 is the fastest shooting bolt sniper rifle. It shoots at 51 rounds per minute, so if you're playing closer quarters with this weapon, medium range or something, it's going to be the best suited because you're going to have a follow-up shot really fast compared to the slower bolt action sniper rifles. It has max damage of 100 like pretty much all the other bolt action sniper rifles, and the damage drop off starts at 12.5 meters and drops all the way down to 59. You're still going to be able to get that one-shot headshot kill even at further ranges, but this gun, for some, like, it has a lot of bullet drop. The bullet drop is 9.81, so I wouldn't really use it in the really longest ranges. You're going to be better off suited with like the SR61, which has a bullet drop of 6. I don't know why they changed the bullet drop. I guess it was just to balance out the weapons a little better, because technically bullet drop would be the same for all the guns. The muzzle velocity is the slowest also, so hitting moving targets, this is not the gun you're going to want to use. It's got a muzzle velocity of 520, and the magazine size is also pretty small. It only has 6 rounds, so like if you get a couple of shots off, you're going to have to reload a lot more than if you're using a sniper rifle with a bigger magazine. Recoil pattern is basic. It's the same for pretty much all the bolt action. It has 1 recoil up and 0 for right and left. Now for the reload time. It has a reload time when there's bullets left in your chamber or in your magazine of 2.7, which is decent, and it has a long reload time of 4 seconds. So it's not that bad, but like sometimes I found myself running out of bullets pretty fast, especially when I was playing like in Operation Locker, the footage that you're seeing. When I was using the iron sights, I was like shooting a lot more because I wanted to, it was a lot more intense than when you're playing like, let's say with an 8x scope and you're a little bit more out in the distance. Of course, the advantage of having the iron sights, of course you can't see very far, but you have the advantage of not being able to, people being able to see your scope glint, which is a big advantage. In a part of the video on Operation Metro, I was actually getting good headshots and killing a lot of people from a distance, probably because they couldn't see my scope glint and I could see theirs. Of course, it's a lot more difficult to be pinpoint accurate and get those headshots off with the iron sights, seeing as they're kind of large, and the further the target gets, the smaller the head gets, and the larger the size of the iron sight is compared to their head, so it's going to block the target more than anything else. But I was doing okay with it in close quarters. This would probably be my preferred close quarter sniper rifle if I was like trying to be really aggressive, because it shoots fast compared to the other ones. But for long range, I wouldn't use this weapon. I would opt for the SR61 or something like that. As you can see in the footage, Operation Firestorm was using the 8x scope, which is really the stock weapon. That's what it comes with. It comes with an 8x scope. I was doing pretty decent with it, getting the headshots off. At some point in Operation Firestorm, I was sniping people that were a lot further away, like in their spawn hills, and I could really see that where the sniper, the M40A5, was lacking. Because sometimes they were moving just a tad, and because the muzzle velocity is like the slowest out of the bolt actions, my bullet just wasn't hitting them. And I was really having a hard time killing enemies that are really far away. I kind of had fun coming back into the sniper rifles. I don't really play sniper all that much because I'm more of an aggressive player. I like to get in the enemy's face and arm the objectives, but playing as a sniper rifle, you gotta like hang back a little bit more, support your team. You can't be an aggressive sniper rifle player. But I'm just not that good with it, so I don't really do stuff like that. The best way of playing with a sniper rifle is like playing Rush, where you can control your engagement distance and get a lot of action. Like, sure, you can snipe on Conquest Lard, but you're not going to get as much action as you would if you're playing Rush. I like to also play TDM with sniper rifles, but I prefer to play that game mode in hardcore because it's a one-shot kill with the sniper rifle, and it makes it a lot easier to get those kills. If you plan on playing aggressively with the sniper rifle, I would suggest a really strong sidearm like the G18 to deal with up-close targets really fast. At first I was using the FN57, but like, sure, it's a good pistol, but you can't deal out as much damage as you would with the G18, so I opted for the G18. I was swapping out between the Claymores and the Suave. I actually like using the Suave a lot. It's hilarious to get kills, road kills with that thing, and it's easy to kill people that are camping really up high or really far away. Claymores just to cover my back, like on Operation Metro while I was in the building. Also, playing as a sniper rifle, you always want to be mobile. Like, never staying in the same spot too long. People will find you and they're gonna come and kill you and deal with you because you're being a nuisance to their team. So keep that in mind. So moving on to the attachment part of the video for the M40A5. For the optic, seeing as, like I said earlier, this sniper rifle isn't very good for like super long range. It's more of a medium range of sniper. I just throw on the PKS-07, which is a 7x scope. That's just my preference, just the way it's made, that it has a little triangle. It seems to help me shoot better. But like any of these ones would be good for this type of sniper rifle. I wouldn't really put the 20 times, because I mean, you're not going to be killing people at that distance, and you're just going to have a hard time finding your targets when aiming down sight. So I just put the 7 times. For the accessory, depending how you're playing, like sometimes I like to use this weapon in really close quarters. If I'm playing hardcore, let's say, since it's a one-shot kill, I would throw on the Coyote, and in here I would throw on the green laser sight. But you can put, I put any of the 3 attachments between green laser sight, variable zoom, and rangefinder. So it depends how I'm playing. Most of the time I'll go with rangefinder. Just if I'm doing these longer range shots, I'll have at least some kind of a idea of how far they are. For the barrel, no barrels, unless I'm trying to play sneaky on like hardcore. Like I said, I would put a suppressor, but other than that, having a barrel attachment just hinders your accuracy and range and muzzle velocity. For the auxiliary, obviously a straight pull. Bipod isn't very like useful in Battlefield, I find. I just prefer using a straight pull just because you can do a follow-up shot a lot quicker and rechamber that second round compared to the regular pull bolt. Finishing up the video with the attachments I put on the M40A5 and Rush, which I think is the best game mode to play sniper rifle. You can see here I'm playing a little bit more aggressive, taking a little bit more distance, but still defending the armed MCOMs for my team. Of course, I won't be top of the scoreboard because I'm like really further away, but I'm really helping out the team by suppressing the MCOMs and trying to defend it and killing disarmors. That's really what's going to help your team if you're sniping. Like, I wouldn't get up there and start arming the MCOMs because that's just no good. I'm not going to help my team out as much. Here you can see the benefit of having the sniper rifle that shoots at 51 rounds per minute. You can see me rechambering those rounds really fast and getting those follow-up shots to get the kill while the enemy has hardly moved. Coming up on the last MCOM here, I'm trying to fend off as many enemies and keep them busy because I'm attracting a lot of attention being a sniper that's getting a good amount of kills on the radar dish. People are trying to kill me, so it's keeping the enemy off the MCOM and allowing my team to make a big push and arm that last MCOM. On top of the radar dish and road transmission on a rush is one of my favorite spots to be when I'm playing as a support role on my team when I'm attacking, because you can really have a good view of the whole area where the MCOMs are, except of course B MCOM, but you can really have an overlook on Alpha MCOM and really take out as many enemies as you can, because they're going to be swarming, kind of like trying to back rage your team when your team gets on the B MCOM. But yeah, that's about it for today's video of Bare Bones Sunday. Leave a comment down below how you guys like to run the M40A5. Also, what gun you would like to see featured in the next episode of Bare Bones Sunday. Like, subscribe, share, that always helps me out. Thank you very much for watching. Until the next video, have a good one and take it easy.